Next, we move to specification 2, which asks us to identify the main parts of the female reproductive system on diagrams. These include the ovaries, oviducts, uterus, cervix, and vagina, and we also need to understand the functions of each of these structures. So here we will now look at the female reproductive organs. The female reproductive organs can be better understood with the help of this diagram. Here you can see both the front view and the side view of the female reproductive system, which helps us identify the different structures and understand their positions in the body. In the diagram, the left kidney is shown in the upper region and is responsible for filtering blood and producing urine. The urine then travels through a narrow tube called the ureter, which carries it from the kidney to the bladder. The bladder is a muscular sac that stores urine before it is released from the body. In the diagram, the bladder is shown slightly displaced to one side, but normally it lies in front of the uterus. The urethra is the short tube that carries urine from the bladder to the outside of the body. The ovaries are small oval-shaped organs located on each side of the uterus. They produce the female gametes, which are egg cells, and also release important female hormones. Each ovary is connected to a tube called the oviduct. The oviduct has a funnel-shaped opening near the ovary called the funnel of the oviduct, which helps collect the egg after it is released from the ovary. The uterus, also known as the womb, is a thick muscular organ located in the pelvic region. In the diagram it is shown in sections so that its internal structure can be seen clearly. The uterus is the place where a fertilized egg implants and where the developing baby grows during pregnancy. The lower narrow part of the uterus is called the cervix. It acts as a gateway between the uterus and the vagina. The vagina is a muscular canal that connects the cervix to the outside of the body and serves as the passage for menstrual flow and childbirth. In the side view, you can also observe nearby structures such as the rectum, which lies behind the uterus, and the vulva, which represents the external opening of the female reproductive system. The diagram also shows the front of the pelvic girdle, which provides support and protection for these organs. Together, the front and side views help us clearly understand the arrangement and positions of the organs in the female reproductive system. Let us understand the female reproductive organs more clearly with the help of this information about the description, location, and function. The ovaries are two small, whitish, oval-shaped organs measuring about 3 to 4 centimeters in length. They are the female gonads and contain many tiny structures called follicles. The ovaries are located in the lower abdomen, one on each side of the uterus. Their main function is to produce and store ova, which are the female egg cells. During ovulation, a mature egg is released from one of the ovaries. The ovaries also produce important female hormones that regulate the reproductive cycle. The oviduct, also known as the fallopian tube, is a narrow tube that connects each ovary to the uterus. It has a funnel-shaped opening near the ovary that helps collect the egg after it is released. The inner lining of the oviduct contains tiny hair-like structures called cilia. The oviduct extends from each ovary to the uterus and its main function is to transport the egg cell toward the uterus with the help of the cilia. Fertilization usually takes place in the oviduct when a sperm cell meets and fuses with the egg cell. The uterus, commonly called the womb, is a hollow muscular organ with a soft inner lining. It is located in the lower abdomen above the vagina. The uterus provides the place where a fertilized egg implants into the lining and develops into a fetus during pregnancy. Its muscular walls can stretch to accommodate the growing baby. The cervix is a ring of strong muscle located at the lower end of the uterus. It lies between the uterus and the vagina. The cervix acts as a gateway that controls the opening between these two structures. During pregnancy it helps keep the developing fetus securely inside the uterus, and it widens during childbirth to allow the baby to pass through. The vagina is a muscular tube that leads from the cervix to the outside of the body. It extends to the external opening known as the vulva. The vagina receives the penis during sexual intercourse and is the place where sperm are deposited. It also serves as the birth canal through which the baby is delivered during childbirth. The urethra is a narrow tube connected to the bladder. It opens into the vulva in front of the vaginal opening. Although it is not part of the reproductive system, it is located close to it. The urethra carries urine from the bladder to the outside of the body.